So I just watched Project Hail Mary last Saturday. And yes, I know this is the first movie since Deadpool and Wolverine where I haven't watched it a day after release. This is something my grandpa kind of wanted to watch in theaters in Oregon. I heard really good things about it, so I said, okay, sure. Because it's definitely something I planned on watching at some point because I heard good things about it, but I am going to theater. Yes, I know. I didn't go to the theater for Super Mario. I have no one to watch that with, to be honest. So I couldn't watch that, because that's too probably. I'm not telling you about that, but anyway, it started off a little bit slow, but it was still funny and there's multiple things that. So I really recommend this movie because first off, non spoilers. If you want to watch past, I'll just tell you when I'm gonna start spoiling stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna spoil too much. I'll tell you if I am gonna, so you can scroll away. But my non-spoiler review part of this video is it's absolutely peak. It looks amazing. Ryan Gosling's performance is amazing. This is the first movie I've actually watched him in. And Rocky is so great. I love the dynamics and stuff. And then again, it looks very amazing. Like it's you literally won't be disappointed, and the pacing is great, and I love the ending actually. Okay, well, so this is probably actually one of my favorite movies now, and probably top three movie theater experiences. But now on to some more spoilers. So I loved how he progressively because because a lot of the time, especially with Marvel or DC, like for some reason every alien just completely understands what the hell English is. But it took a little bit for them both to understand each other, and actually was smart. And the science did make sense, and the plot was really interesting. And when it started getting up the pace, I was really hooked, honestly. And I loved Rocky, and they really had me going sad when they faked him out for a death. And I love how Grace sacrificed himself at the end because Rocky gave him a chance to just go home with some extra fuel he had, which would extend Rocky's journey by 6 years. But Rocky wanted to do that because he can save his own crew. So Grace did accept, but then I forgot what it's called. It's just the predator thing for the astrophage, which was eating the sun and stuff, which would kill everything, of course. And they both had the same goal, and they both succeeded. And that was a really emotional, you know, them leaving each other. Oh God, I was just filled. But then he's Grace considers it so, and then he sends the probes back to Earth, which take a while, obviously. So he sacrifices, and then he goes flying back after Rocky, and then gets on the ship and stuff. He takes a big old leap, because obviously their ship's not connected anymore, and he can't contact them. So he's like, wee wah, and then he gets on, and they reunite, and he saves Rocky and the ship, and also his species too. Because obviously that would have been very bad. And then obviously he can't go home anymore, so he just ends up going with Rocky, and on goes, and then we cut to this him on a beach, which it confused me at first. Did he somehow get home? But then Rocky's not getting his, and then no, first the robot is just there, the arm robot from the beginning of the movie, and Fred is like, oh hey, he's like, what's up? And he opens it and goes, and then Rocky's aggressively pounding on the door, and Grace goes out, and Rocky gives him crap for not closing the door, and Grace is like, okay, I'm closing the door. And then it's revealed to be a dome that the Rocky's people built for him was, obviously that's the least they can do because he sacrificed, he saved their planet twice, technically, because first he discovered the astrophage predator, and then he also saved Rocky and his ship from, getting eaten by the astrophage. So that's like a double save, which is cool. And then Rocky even gives him the opportunity, like, hey, dude, the scientists are ready to, fix up the Hail Mary and send you home. And, Grace is, I think he didn't directly say it, but, he implied, not really, nah, I'm staying. Because honestly, he got betrayed by the people he was working for, just because their scientists got killed for a trip, so he got sent instead. Which is pretty messed up that they sent him to die. RIP the Chinese guy and the other girl that died during the coma. But, and then he gets to do his dream, though, because, he has his friend, and then he's a teacher for the rock guys. Obviously, he obviously gonna touch them. And and there's kind of beautiful character progression, because, they don't even mention it, but, at the end of the movie, because at the beginning, he has, a translation software, and, he just put all the noise and stuff into a translator, which was a smart way, but, during that, he just understood Rocky's noises, and, Rocky obviously is smart, so I guess he just understood, Grace the entire time. So now Grace just understands him. He doesn't even need the computers. Rocky's like, and Grace is like, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I love you too, man. Love you too. And yeah, this movie was amazing. Yeah, I know. I am so glad I went to the theater with my grandpa for this one. Of course, it is unfortunate. I'll have to wait for, Super Mario Galaxy again streaming and stuff. But, yeah, at least Project Hail Mary, honestly, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I liked it. The only thing that would maybe put it back to 9.8 or 9.9 is the fact that, it was a little bit of a slow start, but I still love this movie, and I can't wait to hopefully rewatch it. I hope it's on one of the streaming services I have. I'll definitely look it up afterwards, but we'll see. Okay, bye guys. I had a lot to talk about, so I can't really fit this in 3 minutes. Hopefully it does decent though for my long form. Bye.